What's up, guys? So today I have some new suspension for the Yaris. What exactly are we doing to the Yaris today? Well, I've got shocks and I've got struts. So I had initially planned on getting some Kona yellows, but those were discontinued. Then I wanted to get some Bilstein B6 or B8, but then those were discontinued as well. Then I went to look for Kona STRTs, the oranges, and those were also discontinued. And after that, my only options were some OEM remakes and then KYB GXLs or Tein EnduraPro Plus. And I ended up going with a Tein EnduraPro Plus because they're a 16-way adjustable damper, and it'll give me a little bit of adjustability for rallycross while not going to a full coilover and jumping classes. So here's the Tein EnduraPro Plus, and if we take this little cap off here, we have our adjuster knob, and it's the same on the front. I think I'll probably start with the rears first, and then we'll move up to the front. So now we need to open up the hatch, and under these little panels right here is where the shock top hats will be. Real quick, I wanted to go over what's going to make these Tein shocks better than OEM for rallycross. First of all, these are a 38mm shock body, and these are a 50mm shock body. So these are going to help with heat resistance, they're going to have stronger construction, and they're just going to be more reliable under abuse for rallycross than OEM shocks would. Right here, we have 16 levels of adjustment, and the OEM has none. These are tuned more for just daily driving and comfort, and these are tuned to be more sporty. That overall will help these Teins be a lot better for rallycross. It appears that the previous owner cross-threaded that bottom strut bolt and then torqued it down to insane levels of torque. It took a cutoff wheel, the air hammer, the air chisel, and the impact just to get this bolt off. And here is the aftermath of that. At least it's out. So I'm going to have to go and buy some new hardware. So I'm about to go run to Home Depot because Ace Hardware is closed. All right, so I've got our grade 8 bolts here. They're the absolute closest I could get to the size of this bolt hole. So the bolt hole is 15.1 millimeters and these are 14.3, so it's about 0.8 millimeters off. Honestly, it'll be a good enough band-aid fix to get me back on the road. There's barely any slop and it should be good enough for this. I did get grade 8, so I definitely got the best that I could get. I just couldn't get anything close enough to 15 millimeters, and I gotta have this on the road by Monday, and it's Saturday night. I'm gonna make sure that the shoulder isn't too long, because as you can see here, without the strut mounted up there, and without the washers, without the lock nut and everything, it's sticking out. I'm gonna get that strut mounted up there real quick and do a test run just to see if it'll fit. So with one washer on this side, we're already in the clear right here. And I still have one more washer, a lock washer, and the nut. And that is more than enough space for it to clear right there. So that side just came right off. I mean, just one little hit with the impact and they came off. I'll likely be able to reuse these bolts, and I'll only have the grade 8 on the passenger side. All right, so we just finished installing the Tein dampers on the Yaris. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive, but it's a little too dark to record right now, so I'll get a video of that tomorrow. But it's done tonight, so all good. All right, what's up guys? So future me here, I'm not gonna be doing a road test of the car on video, because by the time this video comes out, I'll have already been in my first Rallycross event, and that will be the test that I show on camera. So I hope y'all liked this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.